guys. So today I'm going to share with you all my birthing journey. This is my second pregnancy. This was my second pregnancy rather, and I had a very smooth journey compared to the first one. And I will tell you the other side of the story someday else. And it was 7 hours of labor, a lot of pain, a lot of problems, but obviously I had to go through it to hold my baby in my arms. And it was not as difficult as the first one. Why? Because I had an experience of my mistakes, so that I didn't want to repeat them again. And of course my gynec is amazing. So yeah, grab some popcorn and sit, because it's going to be a long video, and let's start with it. So I'm going to be sharing a few clips and few videos what we took during the process. And this was on 13th of July, and my due date was on 22nd July 2022. So on 13th morning at around 8ish, I got little pain, a kind of heaviness, and then I decided to call my gynec, and she told me and come to show, and then the pain disappeared after 45 minutes. So I was like, I'm okay, it's not the time, it's just the false contractions. But then again around 12, I decided to go to my gynec because I was not keeping well. I was just feeling uneasy. We went and she said, I'm already in labor. But I told her, I'm not getting any contractions this time, it's not painful. She was like, they can measure in the machine which they had attached to my stomach, and they said, you're getting contractions but you're not realizing them. I was like, okay, what do we do now? So she was like, you can go home and come back, and then we admit you and then start the process. So I came home, I had lunch, I met my baby, prepared him that mama is gonna leave to the hospital for 2 days. And it wasn't easy because he's just 3 years old. And then I went to the hospital. We finished all the procedures and formalities, and then they changed me and started the machine which measures the heartbeat of the baby, so that we keep monitoring it. They monitored all my basic BP, pulse rate, everything, and then contractions started beginning. They started worsening. It was 4 minutes, it was 3 minutes, and then the time came there it was unbearable. And when the doctor checked, I was only 3 centimeters dilated. So she said I had to take an epidural, and this time I said yes for the epidural immediately, as my gynec suggested, because it's the best decision always to take an epidural, because your pain goes down, you can sleep for some time, and then when you're contracted, when you start to push, it becomes very easy to push. At least my experience says that. So I took the epidural, and when the epidural was given, it didn't start working, and I started getting pain again after like 10 minutes, and I was scared, like, why this pain is coming. So I called my anesthetist, and he said that the medicine isn't working because the contractions were really high, so he had to give a little more dosage of it. And then I was like, okay, now there's no pain. I slept, and the gynec was expecting that the delivery will be around morning 5, but I was dilated 10 centimeters at 1 itself, like 1 a.m. So then the gynec came, they prepared me for the labor, all the procedures were done, and then in 10 minutes, I think, I had my baby in my hand, and all the pain was gone. And it was a beautiful feeling, though I had to go through, every mother goes through it, and that's what makes us so strong. But once you take your baby in your arms, you forget all the pain, all the difficulties you've gone through those 9 months and during the day itself. So yeah, that was my birthing journey. So first thing I told you was epidural. Like in my first pregnancy, I did not take the epidural and waited for the contractions to become real harsh on me, and it was very painful, very, very painful. But this time I took it, and that epidural, according to the doctor, helped in dilation also. So I went from 3 centimeters to 10 centimeters in just like 3 to 4 hours, and it was great. It was not painful. I didn't realize it is happening because I didn't feel, because of the epidural. So, and there's a myth about epidural that it gives you back pain. No, from my experience, from my this thing, I didn't had any back pain. During my first pregnancy, I took epidural. During my second pregnancy, I took epidural. But luckily I didn't had any back pain or any sort of discomfort or side effects because of epidural till date. Future I don't know, but till date I'm very happy with that decision that I took epidural. And according to the doctor, it doesn't cause anything, but it helps in natural delivery. Yes, I went for normal deliveries for both my babies and I'm fine. I just have to shed some kgs because I've plumped up. I've got real rasgulla cheeks right now, but yeah, everything else was a very smooth, very relaxing with the doctors and the staffs. The doctors are amazing at the hospital where I got treated, so it was a great help. I was just admitted for 2 days, and then they sent me home like second day evening or third day morning. I was home with Summer. That's my second baby's name. I will share his few pics later because he's just 2.5 months. Too early to share his details right now, but I'll be sharing with you all, and I'll be sharing few clips and few videos in the next coming video, like next coming thing. So please see that, and all the best to all the mommies who are going to deliver the baby soon or are planning to go for a normal delivery. Please talk to your gynecologist for an epidural injection. Plan your birth, plan the a delivery process with your doctor. Talk to her, ask your doubts, be clear, be ready, be positive, because the best thing is going to come in your arms after you go through all of this. So yeah, so bye, and thank you for listening to my story. It was great sharing with you all. Bye. So here is me and my husband taking some few selfies during the procedure, and then he recorded some few clips of doctor putting the baby on my chest, me crying, me happy. There were a lot many feelings, and it was very overwhelming for me as a mother. But yeah, it was a beautiful feeling, and we'll cherish this for a lifetime. And here is my husband happily cutting my umbilical cord with the doctor. And yeah, this is my second or third video, and I know I am trying. I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying my best to share with you all my life experiences. And furthermore, there is so much I can share with you all. So please bear with me, support me, subscribe to my channel, and please share it with your family and friends, and please support me. Thank you.